The crackdown on Vladimir Putin's inner circle is reaching America's heartland. States from coast to coast are investigating and seizing assets from Russian oligarchs. And NewsNation's Michael Shure is following the effort in some places you might not expect.
The White House today getting specific about how and who they are targeting in an effort to crack down on oligarchs. In a statement announcing these sanctions and seizures, the administration saying the United States is targeting additional Russian elites and family members who continue supporting President Putin despite his brutal invasion of Ukraine. The president's focus on these oligarchs in Tuesday's State of the Union address has brought closer scrutiny to how money is laundered in this country, but also where. While New York penthouses and South Florida yachts get much of the attention, recent reporting has unveiled Russian money being passed in unlikely ways through the Midwest.
Number one, most of the coasts and certainly like places like Miami and New York are monitored much more closely by Treasury, by the FBI, Department of Justice.
Michael Sala's investigative report in the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette shines a light on just how easy it was for Ukrainian oligarch Igor Kolomoisky to launder money through real estate and even a steel mill in Ohio.
That's where you can go in quietly using shell companies and where your beneficial ownership is concealed by Delaware companies, essentially, and do whatever you want to do. And that's what they did.
In 2020, the FBI raided a building owned by Kolomoisky in Cleveland, where his shell company Optimum Management owned several other properties, including the Westin Hotel.
These investigations often take a long time, and just because you see activity now doesn't mean something's going to happen next week.
That was 2 years ago, and the Justice Department is now trying to stop the activity, freezing the assets of people like Putin ally Alisher Usmanov, whose $600 million yacht was just seized by Germany, and freezing others out of the U.S. financial system, like Arkady Rotenberg, Putin's billionaire judo instructor, and Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov. Michael Sala says that banks also play a role.
They're kind of the guardian at the gate. So banks are basically deputized. They're the first line of defense in the war against money laundering.
In the Kolomoisky case, it was Deutsche Bank through which large round numbers of money from companies with no relationship to each other were passing through, raising red flags.
At that point, the bank can stop the transactions. It could drop the customer if it wants. It didn't do either.
Michael Shure, NewsNation.
Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.